Hey Aquarius, how are we today? Thank you very, very much for joining me, and this is your June 2021 reading. So welcome, and thank you for stopping by. There's your first oracle, and welcome to any newcomers. All new energy, gratefully received, all coming for the highest good, I trust. No dark energies allowed here, folks. Right, so we've got our two oracles. One's on the floor, so bear with me, folks, while I get that. And there we have it. What was the first one? We have higher power. So higher power, it's about being connected, about staying connected to your soul voice, guys. So it's about listening to yourself, talking to God as you know them, you know, the energy that you speak to when you're looking for answers. It's your soul connection, your soul voice, and your connection to source. So it's about staying in touch with them, because, you know, believe it or not, they are always there, even when we think they're not. And we've got to the sea. Now, I did a reading a couple of weeks ago, and I don't normally read from the book, but this card was reading me, calling me to read from the book. And because the book gave me so much more, I'm going to read again from the book for this number 7 card, To the Sea, because I think it's really important. It carries more messages than it shows. So just bear with me. Number 7, such a beautiful message as well. It's about being in the flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. And you know, it says return to source, guys, and you know, you've got the higher power. So I think that these two cards, setting the energy for the read, is about you being spiritually connected to your higher power and knowing that they are there when you need them. And the oracle message actually says, isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. So really, really beautiful message that card carries, and I'm really glad I read from the book. So yeah, okay, so this is about your soul voice, guys, and let's get started. I normally shuffle the cards before I start recording, but I've decided to just go straight into it. And there's our first one. What I'm going to do is I'll get all the cards out, and then I'll do the reading. Otherwise it's going to be a bit disjointed, so just bear with me while they fly out. Wow, they are coming out now. So we've got, okay, in that position there. We've got major arcanas in your challenge. Right, let me just bear with me. I'm a bit OCD with when the cards aren't straight. So there we go. Okay, now we want the advice from Spirit, please, for Aquarius June 2021. No, we can't have all of those. There's obviously a lot to get out here. It's almost like your soul voice needs to be speaking to source and activating what needs to come forward for you. So there's another major in the advice from Spirit, and then we've got the potential outcome, which is 2 other majors, guys. So you've got a really pivotal month coming up. Unbelievable. Right, I'm just going to clarify. I want to clarify the energy departing, which is the 4 of Swords. One card's just flipped over, and I'll go back and get that in a minute. Let's just finish this shuffle. Right, so, right, and the Knight, okay. And we've got the Queen of Cups on the bottom. So Aquarius, it seems like you've been in a period of searching for stability, is what's coming to me here. You've been searching for stability. We've got the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords here. Searching for stability, but there's something within your train of thought that's keeping you stuck. So instead of actually reaching that stability, you maybe reached a bit of a stalemate, and it became a stagnation rather than a stable type energy. Nonetheless, it looks like you've persevered. And yeah, we've got the Six of Swords here saying that you've absolutely persevered through the process in order to get yourself rolling again, to get yourself on the shift, which is remarkable. Great work, Aquarius. So really glad to see that in clarification. And then we've got the Knight of Pentacles on top of that as well, which means to me that you've taken action, you know, or you're going to take action. Once you've come out of that train of thought that's not serving you here in the beginning, you're definitely ready to take action here. And that action that you take is going to be very beneficial. So a really nice forward marching card there on your advice, on your energy departing. On the energy coming in, we've got the Three of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Now, something's in your way here, and I sense from the cards actually that what the cards are saying is there's a barrier here, there's an absolute blockage, and that blockage, I think that you may feel that it's something physical that's getting in your way, whether it be a person, place or thing. There's something that you're thinking that is stopping you from moving forward. I don't actually think it's a physical thing that's stopping you moving forward. I think perhaps it's an inbuilt way of looking at things that is maybe keeping you from reaching or marching forward in the way that you'd like to. I think it's a self-imposed limitation here is what I think. Perhaps people are sticking the knife in. Perhaps they are having a dig at you, but you know what you're doing, and why listen to them? Absolutely, why listen to them? You know, it's a general read, folks, so apply it to your situation, whether that be a house move, a partnership, or otherwise. So just take the bits that resonate and use them as stepping stones. But I think this is a self-imposed limitation, and that train of thought is coming from maybe some sharp jibes that may be coming your way from others. So bear that in mind. Now the thing is, with people that do maybe disagree with what we're doing, they're not in favour with what we're doing, they are going to pass remarks. But that's exactly where they should be left. They're their remarks. They're nothing to do with you. So whatever these remarks are, or whatever these jibes are coming your way, leave them where they are, because it's not your issue, it's theirs. You know what you're doing, you know where you're going, you know how you want to get there. So this self-imposed limitation here needn't arise if you leave their jibes exactly where they need to be with them. So, but yeah, that's definitely going to be a blip for you, but you can get through it. You've got a card of perseverance here. So absolutely don't worry. It's going to demand patience, as we've got the Queen of Cups here. But this is an emotional card, the Queen of Cups, and it's about emotional maturity. And you know what I said about leaving the jibes with the people, because it actually doesn't belong to you. It's their thing. It's their issue. That's going to get you. It's going to hold you in good stead. So hopefully that's going to make some sense as June progresses for you. Now we've got the Moon and the Devil in the challenge position. Now the Moon it's about things that are yet to come to light, things that are about to be discovered, things that light will be shone upon and come to light. And it looks like maybe whatever is going to come to light here is going to entice you. It's going to be very alluring. So you know, the devil isn't necessarily a bad card, but it is here saying that whatever comes out, whatever comes to light is going to tempt you into doing something. And in fact, what I want to do, what I'm being called to do, and I'm going to get another pack of cards out. Where are those cards? I'm going to go for the Light Seer. The Light Seer card. I want to clarify the moon and the devil for you for this coming June, because it's quite a stealthy mix, the moon and the devil. It's all about secrecy. Is there a secret that needs to be uncovered? And once that secret is uncovered, what sort of temptation is it going to bring up in you? But anyway, let's just see what we can, it's going to be different for all, but let's just see what we can uncover with the Light Seer deck in clarification of the devil and the moon, please. That was quick. And there we go. We've got 2 cards flipped over a little bit. So we've got another major, guys. Right, we've got a message coming in here. We've got a message coming in, and it's going to be out of the blue. I mean, the message can come in any way, shape or form, but it's a very fast moving energy. It's going to be a big bang moment, and it's going to be a bit of an aha. I suspect it's going to be something to do with what the moon shines the light on. From what becomes uncovered here is going to bring this epiphanous moment to you. It's going to go, oh, it's going to make you draw breath, if you like. So there's something coming in for you here, guys. And then we've got whatever the message is that you get, it's going to tempt you. It's going to tempt you to, you know, to absolutely take action, go forward, go like the clappers, go at speed. It's something that's going to be all lovely, shiny, bright and new, if you know what I mean. It's going to be one of those magpie moments. I need to have it. It's sparkling. It's that type of thing. And the Chariot's a very fast moving, advanced forward card. So that's what you're going to want to do with it. What I would say, guys, is in the advice from Spirit, we've got the Hermit and the Queen of Wands. So the Hermit is saying, before you do anything, pause and think about it. Take your time. I know it's sparkly, I know it's calling you, I know it's alluring, but you need to think about it properly. You know, the Hermit also carries a light, but the Hermit carries the internal light. So it's the stuff that we learn, that we find out when we go within. So what you need to do is take yourself off, give yourself, you know, some time to think about whatever it is that will come to light for you. And that is so alluring. You have to actually ask yourself the proper questions. Is this really for my benefit? How will this benefit me and my loved ones going forward? I'm going to go with the higher power here. The higher power oracle card is saying keep in touch. You know, and this is soul voice. This is internal voice. And that, you know, the Hermit and higher power mirror each other perfectly. Now we've got the Queen of Wands with it, and the Queen is about patience. It's about allowing that pause that the Hermit energy gives you, allowing that pause to just be. Just accept that things aren't going to move for a while. Just accept that you need to think about these things for a while rather than go gung-ho into a new situation. Because whatever it is that's coming towards you that will be discovered, it needs thought. It absolutely needs thought. And the moments of patience that you give in between taking action of what's been uncovered here, they are the moments, that time in between, those moments of patience, are the moments that are going to bring you clarity. So bear that in mind. You do need a form of introspection here in order to evaluate whether this, whatever is coming to light here, is for you and for your benefit and the greater good of all those around you. I mean, because it's not just us at the end of the day, is it? So yeah, really fast moving. You've got the message coming. It's something that's going to come in very quickly. you know, that's going to bring everything to light. Whatever it brings to light is going to entice you. You're going to find it really spangly and sparkly and alluring, all those great things. And what you're going to feel inclined to do is crack the whip on your horses and march forward. However, the advice from Spirit is saying, please, please pause before you take action. And just because something's been highlighted, you know, it doesn't mean we have to go for it. Sit back, think about it, and then go with the flow. It needs some thought. To the sea, go with the flow, guys. Really important. Now, guys, the outcome is beautiful. We've got the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like I said, we've got so many major arcana cards here. We've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7. 7 of those cards, and there are 22, are in this reading. So it's a really, really pivotal month. It's really important for you. I think there's going to be, you know, a vast array of different ideas coming to you on what you want to do, how you want to do it, and where you want to do it. You know, it's a real change up. We've got the Fool. So this is a new beginning. It's about a new start, a new beginning, something afresh, looking at something with fresh eyes. However, what I will say is that the Fool does also carry a naive quality to it. So when we were talking about your challenge here with the Moon, the Devil, the Chariot, the 8 of Wands, you know, the pause that Spirit is asking you to take is critical, I think, in order to get this new path that you're going to embark upon right. So do be careful before you just go gung-ho. And this is beautiful. It's a new journey, and it's asking you to get back on the wheel of life. This is Lady Luck here. So the time is now, guys. You've got a really, really great period coming up, a really fruitful. And you know, we've just had the eclipse, the lunar eclipse, the full moon eclipse, isn't it? And it's the time of the 6th sun in the Aztec calendar, if that means anything to anyone. But it's where everything, it's where all the paths are cleared, and the paths become clear, and you know, and it allows us, it gives us room to start over on more solid foundations. You know, the world is our lobster at this time, and certainly now since the lunar eclipse yesterday. So really great read, really exciting read. But I will reiterate, try and pause before you go, that looks nice, that's where I'm going. You know, all that glitters is not gold. Remember that saying, guys. Right, let's see what the animal spirits have for you to take into June 2021. That's the first one. Wow, I feel absolutely drained after that read. It started off light enough, and well, we've got 4. Okay. Let's go for them in order. Cat spirit, claim your independence. You've got a new journey coming up, and whatever is revealed here to you in June, you know, don't let it tie you down to anything. You know, be free, be you, be free. As the cat spirit suggests, claim your independence. This is about you, how you want to do it, and in the way you want to do it. And then we've got time to heal. Snake spirit. And, you know, as we all know, snakes shed their skins. If they don't shed their skins, they suffocate. And, you know, as an analogy, it's a great one, because we as humans, if we don't shed the things that stop serving us, they end up stifling us. So it's about shedding the old, letting go of what doesn't serve you, and going forward with all the new beautiful things that are quite apparently coming towards you, my friends. I mean, really beautiful. So that's that one. And then we've got be loyal to what you love. And this is about being loyal to yourself, being true, your true colours. It doesn't matter if anybody else doesn't like them. It's about you and what you hold dear. Be loyal to yourself. Yes, we need to be loyal to our friends and families, absolutely. But often, you know, we do things and we take time to our own detriment. This is saying, give yourself some time, be loyal to you in this instance. So nice, beautiful advice there. And then we've got the hummingbird spirit, be here now, keeping yourself present, not looking too far into the future, and certainly not looking back. It's about here and now, what you can do, you know, the good that you can spread, the joy that we can have together, you know, and enjoying the small things, you know, even if it's just washing up, you know, be present and enjoy the fact that we have water to wash up with. You know, it's about the tending to the small things, you know, yeah, don't forget to enjoy here and now. But what a read. And I am a bit out of breath after that. I certainly wasn't expecting all that to come out, but I hope it resonated with you. I hope it helped. That is the goal of this channel. So please leave me your messages, guys. As always, I love listening. So have a wonderful June. Anybody interested in crystals, moon-kissed details are down in the box below, as are my details if you need to contact me. So have a great June, have a great weekend, and don't forget, be kind to yourself and each other. Toodle pip.